Ayoo, primates! Links to the video we reacted to today are in the description below. Also be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, as well as hit the little bell to be notified whenever we go live or put out new content. It really helps us out. Thank you so much. Enjoy the show! YouTube. Why do the links on YouTube, why are they always broken? Oh, it's because I had another tab open. I opened like 20. Oops. I opened like 20 tabs. I didn't realize I had another tab open, another page open. Let's put it over here. As promised, I have posted a Google Drive link of all legal invoices so far to my GoFundMe, the total being just shy of 40K to be exact. Again, this is not me asking for a second round of funding at this time, only being transparent as promised. Link below. Explaining the update, retainer fees are not included in the document, so there's an additional $4,750 that can be found by looking at the initial retainer fee and the invoices. So for those who do not know, basically, long story short, and I am super oversimplifying this, Blair, who is known as Illuminati, who I used to be a big fan of, and her videos, because she was like a commentary, sort of, she was like commentary videos, reaction videos, but like to big movements, big companies, and she would kind of out them for being like cruel or messed up or being bad. But it turned out that she stole kind of a lot of her content, or at least just sort of reiterated things that were on the internet, which is like fine, but she would play it off as if that was all her original content and nobody else could do it, and like she would actually try to flag people or get them kicked off the platform for trying to either copy, mimic, or take inspiration from her work as well. So very hypocritical in that instance. But on top of that, she had a boyfriend called Oz who seemed like she basically like took out cars under his name, was basically controlled his entire housing situation. Like she really had this dude like very much in desperate need of her to continue to live, so to speak. And so he needed a lot of help for like legal fees, for housing. He needed like it was a lot, and Blair wanted to ruin this person like big time. She was very spiteful about it all, unfortunately. But please go do your own research. It's a long old, like it's not old news, but there's a lot to it. I would not be able to do a service to it in this quick time frame. That's a video for another day. I am glad that he was able to get enough money for the defense, though. And yeah, he did say he was going to make like good on like reporting every single dollar spent along the way. The guy's trying to be as transparent as possible, and it's just the most amazing thing ever. The legal system is such a grueling slog, one of the most stressful and taxing things you can legally do to someone. Oh yeah, it takes a while. There's no easy way to get through it. Yeah, and basically she's trying hard to go with like the whole like cover it all up, get rid of it, you're not allowed to talk about it, you're not allowed to like do nothing, like it's gotta disappear, and that's just like not cool. Yeah, no, absolutely. It's not only financially abused is a great way to put it, but like also harassment. Like she threatened his financial and housing situation many times, and anybody that would talk out about it. Hi, I'm wondering, let's see, while you've been understandably keeping any and all discussions of legal details private, even being behind the scenes, I am truly sorry to the extent of what you must go through. Yeah, his lawyers are probably telling him that. It's the smartest thing to do is not talk about the legal, like, situation, like, talk about everything around it, do not talk about anything in the case. Anything, because they can use that against you. Sorry. Anyone uses legal threats or suits to fight their battles when countless others were able to rely off honesty and facts, quite frankly, in my opinion, reek of both incomprehensible privilege and dishonesty. From what I've been seen privately in regards to your inevitable video, your multi-page backlog of carefully documented evidence from my perspective not only verifies your experiences as well as disturbs me greatly, but also exemplifies, in my opinion, clear-cut hypocrisy. From what I was reading from the evidence I was privately provided with, in my opinion, I'm horrified that at the alleged lengths one could go to seemingly to spite others they merely didn't like. He is being very careful with his words here. Smart man. But yeah, this right here is the biggest thing. Blair acted very spiteful. A lot of it was not like, I want to disprove you. A lot of it was like, I'm not gonna disprove you, I'm just gonna try to ruin you. And I feel like a lot of people caught on very quickly. In my opinion, it is wildly unreasonable, but also incredibly telling that your story is seemingly being hushed into submission. But it's not just your story that's being silenced either. From the video intended evidence you've shown me, it doesn't just stop and you, and that is what personally, at you, I think is what he meant to say, and that is what I personally shattered my perception. There are others who have yet to share their tellings of events. To silence you is to silence many, and that's just from what little you've shown me in private conversations. Perhaps I will receive another cease and desist for saying this, but in my strongest opinion, it is only fair that you should be able to share your story. To argue that you shouldn't be, is hypocritical, hypocritical at best. In my strongest personal opinion, strong-arming the silence of others is behavior typically not representative of someone who is innocent. But again, that is just my opinion. Yeah, she, I don't care what the frick is she gonna do. I'm too small of a YouTuber for her to care. No, she full-blown is harassing and threatening, like, people with lawsuits constantly, left and right. Anyone who talks out or speaks out about it, especially if they used to work for her or employees of her, she pretty much just, like, full-blown, like, strong-arms them and harasses them until they shut up. Full-blown. So Wonderstruck Oz and his dad. Freaking A. Felix the Kit Kat was affected, too. It's like, you can send all this, like, keep sending cease and desists, my dude. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. 100%. Piss off as many people as possible. Eventually, it's gonna become such a freaking huge deal that everyone's gonna talk about it. And I'm calling it right now. Moist Critical, Asmongold, the top commentators that, like, basically people are scared of to have them talk about it. Like, they're gonna pick up on the story. They're gonna pick up on the story. Mudahar, all those people, and it's like, alright, keep doing what you're doing, Blair. Keep building up the freaking, like, dude, keep building up the case. And you know what, honestly, lately, that's kind of been the angle I've been thinking about life in general. It's just like, anytime you see people doing stuff like this, insanity, like Jack Doherty and all these people, it's just like, you know what, just keep building up the case, dude. At this point, like, it's all self-destruct, self-report, you know, it's like, do you, just let them continue to destroy their own reputation. Thank you so much, Primates, for watching this all the way to the end. Also, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, as well as hit the little bell for a rainbow explosion that will go ahead and notify you every single time we go live or put out new content. Thank you so much, goodbye, and thanks for swinging by.